Alright, welcome to Senna country for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Qualified 11th, the car was really good in practice and qualifying, and I feel confident I'll get some points in this race. Just gotta be aggressive at the start. Yeah, the good thing is, just one more upgrade left to protect, and then I've gotten every single upgrade protected. Alright, time to race around this legendary circuit. Yeah, and Interlagos is a fan favorite. It's a really good circuit. You know, it's an old school track. You know, even though I kind of like the original a bit more than the current layout, but the shorter layouts will always remain iconic.
Welcome along then to the place where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the final corner. And it's the place, a year later, that Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's Interlagos, and it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be the key to any overtaking prospects today. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of Turn 1, so how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, Lewis Hamilton and Norris, Sainz, Ricciardo, Russell and Bird, Vettel, Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda and Giovinazzi, Latifi, Raikkonen, Pierre Gasly and Mick Schumacher. Ocon, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Joe, Delatraz and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I definitely want to lighten the load on the car a bit. I know that. The car can go a heck of a lot quicker. The car's pretty good on fuel mileage. I know that, so I can definitely put in a lighter fuel tank. The car will run a little bit faster, especially at the start. Alright, so yeah, good with the strategy. Alright. It's lights out and away we go in Brazil. And I really hope I really hope Ricardo doesn't try to turn straight down into me. I'm glad he didn't do that. But yeah, I got a really good start that time, up to P8. tires are holding up well.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Strategy is available on the MFD. Copy.
I definitely don't want to go longer on these tires. I want to stick to the original plan. DRS. Just have to stay on the battery.
Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're edging away.
Yeah, which is really quite obvious because the Ferrari is a faster car than my van wall is. And also Tires are getting worn out. So I've had to push really hard to stay with the cars in front of me.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. The gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds.
You can tell the car's really giving up. These tires are quitting on me. Yeah, these fronts are shot. I gotta put up with it for 2 more laps. Should probably just back off and let Ricardo go, because he's quicker than me. Yeah, just back off and let him go, since he's much faster than me.
Okay, keep on him. He might make a mistake. Push now. We're boxing this lap. Exit now. We're racing on the exit. Go, go, go. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
It is hard getting out of that pit lane because it's so narrow getting out of there.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. gap to the car in front is 3.2 seconds. The gap to the car behind is 3.2 seconds. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. You've lost some time to the car behind. We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race. ahead is 6.0 seconds. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. This is your final lap of the race.
Looks like a hold off Danny Rick for 8th. All right, P8.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Guan Yu Zhou gets my vote today.
Nothing can challenge the leaders of the Constructors' Championship at this point. And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull. After a long and hard-fought season, they've built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Meanwhile, Alpine move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, I got it. Now I'm ahead of Pierre Gasly in the Drivers' Championship, so that's really good.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. It made it look easy. You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? Do you think this team are performing as well as they could? Great. Well, that's everything.
Yep. Click, 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 and then she's done. It's funny. I get my bonuses from the sponsors. Yeah, having Chippendale Rescue Rangers on really makes my car go fast. It's probably Chippendale's high-pitched voices. But I like those two
The
chipmunks.
team's income is looking very robust right now. It's time for you to have a think about our profit margin and what areas of the operation might benefit from that money. Finally, some good news. It's entirely up to you how we handle this.
Louis been putting it out of work recently, but worry may lead to a burnout. You suggest sending them to a spa day to help prevent that. Yeah, agreed.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
Alright. Want to upgrade the power, obviously. And then, of course, team building. And I'll do G-Force training to assist Louis. And, of course, driver promotion, filming. Good. Renault gave me some power upgrades. Excellent. Alright. Everything is now safe. I won't lose anything for Season 3. Alright. Yeah, I got some lightweight pistons. I thank Renault for that, so at least it gives my car a little bit more power under the rear engine cover. Alright. But yeah, I need to save the money for Louis, so I was gonna switch. I'll keep this power unit on for Australia, because Australia isn't really a power track, so I'll hang on to that. Alright, let's go ahead and skip ahead.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Alright. One other thing I can do is, since I protected all the upgrades to the car, may as well, I actually have enough points to get the Halo upgrade, which I should probably get. Then at least I have more aerodynamics on the car. Won't lose anything for aerodynamics, it's just chassis and reliability that are affected. So, yeah. Alright. Okie dokie. So yeah, on the next episode it'll be in the land down under in Australia. So, I'll see you guys then. Bye!